There's a kind of language that builds empires, and a kind that quietly erodes the foundation beneath your feet. Most men don't realize the danger hidden in their own words, not the loud ones, but the quiet phrases they say without thought, the ones that seem harmless. But tell the world you've already surrendered. If you want to move through life like an immovable force, you must become a master of what leaves your mouth, because what you say shapes what you believe, and what you believe decides what you become. Let's begin. Phrase 1, it's just how I am. Sounds like self-acceptance, but it's really the anthem of a man who gave up. You weren't born stubborn, angry, lazy, or cold. You chose those traits through repetition, and now you defend them like a shield. But Stoicism teaches the opposite. You are not stone. You are steel, meant to be reforged. Every habit can be broken. Every flaw can be reshaped. To say it's just who I am is to chain yourself to a lesser version. A man walking the harder path never says that, because he knows, he's still under construction. Phrase 2, I don't care. Modern men throw it around like armor, but indifference isn't strength. It's retreat. True power isn't found in apathy, it's found in discipline over emotion. You should care, but selectively. Sharply. Like a scalpel, not a flood. I don't care is often said by the man who cares deeply, but doesn't want to risk being hurt again, so he pretends. Numbs. Checks out, but that's not Stoicism, that's surrender. A Stoic feels everything, he just doesn't let it control him. Phrase 3, it's not fair. You're right. It's not, and it never will be. The world doesn't move on justice. It moves on motion, so while other men waste time crying about fairness, the Stoic adapts. He adjusts. He keeps his sword sharp. Epictetus didn't pray for ease, he trained for chaos. You weren't promised fairness, you were given a mind. A spine. A soul, use it. Phrase 4, I can't help it. That's the whisper of a man who's been conquered by his own impulses, lust, rage, laziness. These are not masters, they are tests, and every time you say, I can't help it, you hand them the keys to your mind. But your instincts are not destiny, you are not a creature ruled by urges, you are a man. And a man has the power to choose, even in the fire, even when shaking, he decides. That is what makes him dangerous. Phrase 5, that's just life. Sounds wise. But it's hollow. This is the anthem of the passive. Yes, life will hit you. Yes, storms will come. But to shrug and say that's just life is to stop fighting the current. Stoicism doesn't mean you accept everything without action. It means you act with purpose, even when the storm doesn't stop. You don't drift. You direct. Final words, your voice can either build your empire, or quietly burn it to ash. Every word you speak is either a weapon, or a wound. Speak like a man who stands on solid ground. Think before you offer phrases that weaken your position, and remember, the strongest men are not the loudest, they are the ones who master their inner world so deeply, they don't need to speak at all. If these words struck something in you, that means the warrior inside you isn't asleep, he's listening. Now it's time to act.